All right, I'm going to share with you an oil and water routine. I'll tell you a little bit more about it as we go through it, but watch and then I'll step through the phases for you. So this uses a few cards. In this case, the red cards will represent water, and these black cards will represent oil. And you're familiar from your school days that it's very difficult to mix oil and water. You can interlace them like this, but if you give them just a few moments, they tend to separate. And the oil comes to the top, and the water, of course, sinks down to the bottom. We'll try again. So it's very, very clear that you can see that the oil and water is interlaced. And I haven't even given it time to do anything yet. We don't even have to have them in contact. All I have to do is just let them wait a moment, and the oil will rise to the top, leaving the water to sink down to the bottom. Let's make it even easier to see what's going on. We'll interlace the oil, the water, the black, the red, the black, the red. There's no doubt about what's going on. And all we have to do this time is wait. And we'll find that what rises to the top, wait, that is not, well, it appears that the oil has disappeared. And that is a routine called Oil and Water Rides Again by Michael Skinner. And it's from the, let's get this down here. So let's see. It's from Michael Skinner's classic sampler, L&L Publishing, 1996. Sorry about my voice. This is one of the routines that has a kicker phase. Usually, this just they mix, repeat, separate, and then later on, after the plot was explored, it would have a kicker, either a surprise mix at the end, or one of the colors would vanish, or there would be some transformation. And this is that kind of kicker. And the way that Skinner has it in the book, I've made one tiny change. So I'm going to explain what he's written. I'll tell you what I did, and we'll see what you want to do with it. So you need 9 cards. So black, red, red, black, black, red, 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 red. So from the back to the front, black, red, red, black, black, red, 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 red. So that's what we're going to start with. The first 4 come off, and they're legit. Just set those aside. Elmsley count, regular Elmsley. And when I put the last card on, I in-jog it so that when I turn them over, I can get a break right there because I'm going to need that. So the first phase is mixing these reds with these blacks. So red, 1 black, 1 red, 1 black, 1 red. This is a double. Then the red, and then the black. You're going to spread over the top 4 cards. Wait a moment. Let them separate. Elmsley count these. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last card goes to the face, set them aside. Then what I do is drop off the bottom 2 and spread and show the 4 red cards. That's the first phase. We're going to interlace the blacks in here now. They're not all black, but this goes in between the bottom 2, and then the rest of these can be shown up, up, up. Now the way it's written is to collapse them all, spread over the 4, show that they're not mixed, then do a top change of the last one of the spread with the one that's on top of the packet, which I just did. So now we've got 3 blacks and a red, and I can show that that's 4 blacks with an Elmsley count. But let me show you a different approach, just something to consider. And that is after I have them interlace like this. So I interlace them into the fan like this. It still implies that the ones that are out jogged came from a different stack than the ones that are in jogged, which is correct. So I take these 4 and I show that they're not mixed yet. But as I lay them down, I'm going to put the innermost one, that lowermost one, on top of that one and do the switch there. And I think there's something here in that, even though that change has happened, that's out jogged and this is in jogged, and it seems to disguise that could have happened. And you just let them collapse. And these are now ready to show. 1, 2, 3. This time you put it to the back. Set those aside. And you spread these the same way you did before. Either going to break and then spread, or spread 1, 2, 3, like that. This top one is now black, so you can insert it visibly. This one is red, so you can't, but you can show the other 2. And as you collapse, I say, and you want to make sure they're mixed black, red, black, red, black, red, black, red. I changed the order in that verbiage so that I could switch the last 2. Then you just spread off the bottom 4, and you're going to Elmsley count both of these packets, and they'll show all red. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and all of the black cards have vanished. That's it's called Oil and Water Rides Again by Michael Skinner. One of the few oil and water routines I actually do. I like it because of the kicker, and I hope you enjoy it. So you can find this book. It's not, I don't think it's terribly rare, but I've explained what you need. If I can help you, just message me and I'll see what I can do for you.